Get ready for a fun evening on June 26th at Wallitsch Garden Center as they transform the garden into a buzzing summer soiree. Stroll through the blooming flowers along with live music, sipping on cool drinks, sampling local eats, and browsing the work of amazing local artists. Oh, and did we mention that there's a little discount? 15% off everything in the store. Joining me to tell us more about this Sip and Shop event is co-owner Jeff Wallitsch. So great to see you.
Yeah, good to see you again.
It is so great that you are just kicking off summer with us. It's the first day.
Absolutely. I didn't even realize it.
I know, we walked in and I was like, oh, it is the first day of summer. Well, rightfully so. You brought just a sample of what you have at the garden center. We were chit-chatting it up during Derby season. We were kind of previewing this event, and it's finally here.
Absolutely. So this is a great time of year to add some of your summer blooming perennials. It's still pollinator month, the month of June. So a lot of things that I brought are things that are going to attract the hummingbirds, the butterflies, the birds, all the things that you need to pollinate a garden and to have a really beautiful garden all through the summer. And it just brings a really nice pop of color to everything too.
Yeah, I'm seeing these fuchsias, these pinks, the purples, even just white too. So let's talk about this big one right here. This is stunning.
Absolutely. So this is what we call the sun hydrangea. There's lots of different types of hydrangeas, but this particular one, if you have a really sunny spot and you want to do hydrangeas, this is a perfect one. I believe it's called Strawberry Shake.
I think it is.
They have some like really great names.
Yes, it is.
So most of your sun hydrangeas are going to start out white and then they transition into all these different pinks and burgundies and these really cool colors. And it's great to add into the garden, or if you don't have a big garden, then you can always put it in a pot.
I mean, this takes up so much space. And this is just in the regular pot that you actually buy it at the store. So this is so pretty. And then you have another variety of hydrangeas.
Yeah, so the pink and blue, what I call the traditional old-fashioned hydrangeas, those are going to be more for shade. And those are also great to add to the garden. They have the big blooms on them. You can change colors of them. It's just something that's fun and just kind of adds a little pop of color to a shade garden.
Yeah, what I like too is these smaller options too. Like this one right here just adds a lot of texture. And then when it kind of goes into the fall season, it gets a little bit darker and it's just really pretty. And this is actually a really fun name. What I love is that they always have fun names. This is the Leading Lady Raspberry. So pretty.
So the Monarda and the coneflower here too. So native gardening is very trendy right now. So these are two plants that are natives or nativars. Sometimes the native plants are a little too wild or they get too big. So it's great. A lot of plant companies have made it to where you can have native varieties that don't get so crazy and that are a little more contained in your garden. So the Monarda here, which I know you love, and I love these coneflowers. We have so many different varieties, are great for your pollinators. The hummingbirds, the butterflies, love all that. They can land on there. And again, it's that great pop of summer color. These are just it's just some great summer color out here. So, you know, it's been rainy. Now we can enjoy being outside in the heat with no rain, and we can enjoy all of our beautiful flowers. And if you don't have any room, again, we put everything in pots. So if you don't have a garden or any, room to put it in the ground, put it in a container. It'll be perfectly fine.
So if someone just wanted something pretty, but they don't even know where to start, would you do a custom container for them? Absolutely.
We love doing that at the garden center. We will put things together, based on what your style is, your outdoor living style, what colors you like, and then, whatever it's going to be for sun or shade. That's one of the things that we love doing.
Yeah, and something that keeps them live and well this whole season is this little flower mix that kind of also attracts the bees and
Absolutely.
the hummingbirds.
We have some great mixes at the garden center. This is the pollinator mix, and this is something that you can do whether it's either in a pot on your deck or patio, or if you have a big space, like an empty space that you want to, just throw some seeds down and check it out. This is something that you can definitely use. So we have the pollinator mix, and then we also have a hummingbird and butterfly mix that you can, use to attract your hummingbirds.
So you can get all of this for 15% off
right.
at your Sip and Shop event on the 26th. So it's happening on, is it Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday. June 26th, 5:30 to 7:30. All merchandise is 15% off, and then we do have selected items up to 50% off. So it's kind of, there's lots of things going on. We have local artists that are going to be there. We have a local musician that's also going to be there. We've got the Grater's ice cream cart.
Of course you have to.
We know it's going to be super hot, but we have plenty of water, beverages, and some great food where you can just kind of socialize and walk through the gardens and meet with the local artists.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. I mean, when I was out there for Derby season, it was already so beautiful, so I can only imagine how much has kind of changed. You have all these new blooms out, so it's going to be a great evening. So thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
So again, the Sip and Shop event is happening on June 26th from 5:30 to 7:30. So all you have to do is go to wallitsch.net to learn more and kind of scope out what you kind of want, because it's all going to be on sale, which is so great.